DC here. Hi guys and gals. Well, it's time for a Sunday morning no dog vlog. I haven't done one of those. Well, actually I've been doing a lot of vlogs lately. Walking in the park again. Over there, a lot of people are playing pétanque. Those of you who sometimes see French movies, it's guys throwing around these metal balls and getting drunk. That's usually what happens, actually. So there's a bunch of them that play here all the time, every year. Look at this tree. Is it spring or isn't it now all of a sudden? Well, it's Pollen City again. Okay, let's move on. A few little things I was going to chat about. One, okay, going to put it related to geocaching. We're at the park here. And you see this post over here. Well, just on top of it, I can get the sun. You might not even be able to see it because it's supposedly hidden. But just on top of that, under that flag thing, there's a geocache. There's a, they call it Nano. And you're supposed to climb up using that thing. It is darn hard. Well, I was getting ready to go to work and sitting checking out where there would be some new caches. It was last week, and I thought, oh, this is only a little ways from my house. Ran out, and this is it's around a bit before 7, I guess, in the morning, and as I get out there, there's a guy parking his bicycle, which I recognize, and I said, oh, you already found it? I was like frustrated because there's the whole thing about first to find. Well, he hadn't, and so we looked, and then I saw where it was first. I mean, it wasn't very difficult to figure that out. But how to get up there? And both of us, well, ready to go to work, dressed in our, I was going to say our work clothes. Well, I live close. I ran and got a ladder. Put the ladder up to the post. And just climbed up and got the little Nano Cash on top. First to find, yeah. Well, we both signed it. In the meantime, only 2 other people have got it, which is rare, you know, for a new cache, because most people come here and aren't able to make it up, shinny up, and not everybody can go and run and get a ladder. So yeah, okay, that was one of the little things. I was reading some comments this morning, and one was from Ed Ellisy, who said something that's actually very pertinent to today's world. About he said something like that a lot of people don't even know about YouTube. It's so, I mean, we're like in technology, and technology reigns and everything, and everybody knows about the internet. And yet, when people know about YouTube, well, yeah, it's videos that come up in internet searches, but nobody really knows about it. His comment was based on the fact that every now and then I would, if I'm vlogging, walking around with a camera like that I get looked at like the latest weirdo or nutcase around. And it doesn't really matter where I am. And I guess in that respect, it's funny that, yeah, everybody knows about the internet, but it's like it always has to be, you know, should always be the guy next door. It shouldn't be, put it that way, it shouldn't be the guy next door who's actually vlogging. Right now, there's like a lady walking her dog, and you should look at the look that she gave me as I was walking it. Yeah, it's like, it's not something that the person next door should be doing. It's something like, oh, the kids, I suppose, or probably not somebody my age, definitely. And, or it'll be a group thing, but somebody just walking along. And his comment was, you'd think in today's day and age, if somebody's walking along with a video camera, you would think, or even, yeah, it would almost be natural that the person is probably vlogging. Well, I guess that vlogging is not something that is, you know, common, not at all. we are a rare breed, even though there's a lot of people on YouTube. Albeit, I mean, when you look at the number of videos these days, we're probably becoming a less and less rare breed. No, I should put that the wrong way around. We are becoming a rare breed, yes. Too early in the morning, I guess. We just changed to summertime, so I'm a little bit out of cycle. I did something yesterday that I rarely do. I unfriended someone in Facebook. Now, mind you, my Facebook so-called friends, a lot of them started off when I went into Facebook and ended up giving people, the friend status because they were asking to play games and stuff like that. And that lady's worried I'm going to walk over in her direction. So, yeah. Why did I do it? Well, one of the reasons was that I saw a comment and series of things that person wrote. And, well, without trying to get into details and giving the person's names, because it really, well, I don't want to talk about who the person is. But there were some really hateful comments towards a certain Christian group. And this particular person, a few years back and still, is very often on the high and mighty pious chair of human goodness and, basically going on about how we got to be nice to each other and this and that. And yes, is part of a particular group of people, just put it that way, who often ask to be treated justly. And I can accept that. I find that actually makes a lot of sense. Everybody should be treated, with the same amount of dignity. But yet, sorrowfully, very often, these are the same people that vociferate the same amount of hate which they cry against. Well, frankly, I had enough. I'd seen this same person do it more than once and just kind of ignored it. Because anyway, this so-called friend on Facebook never interacted with me, and vice versa. I never interacted with him. So there, it's not a woman, it's a man. So yesterday, I just read that and I said, well, stuff this. Yeah, here you see. I thought, well, why? I'm not interacting. So unfriending. It won't really change anything except maybe, remove a little bit of frustration from my side to see the other side, the flip side of the coin on that person. It's life, I suppose. Anyway. I've been vlogging long enough. It's Sunday, and after being very pious and talking about how I've unfriended someone, I will do the same thing almost. I'm going to go off to church and see other friends. You see, there is something though there, is that it does show one thing, and I think that is an important thing to remember, is that we are all human. And in humanity, there are traits that just don't go away. I mean, there's somebody over there again looking at me vlogging. There are traits that just don't go away. It's part of our humanity. Talking for, talking against people seems to be part of it. I think the thing is, though, is the way that we react and act on this. There is a difference there, but the fact is that nobody is perfect. But there is a thing about saying that you don't have to associate with people that you really don't want to. Should I stop there? I think so, my goodness. My video is going to be going on for long enough now. So DC will be signing off. Take care. Bye. And see you next week.